Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Hand it off. Powers through. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Defense will have to adjust. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Garner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. there on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They'll run it here. Breaks an open space. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Same thing here. First down and more. He's still running. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Fights off it. Legs still churning. Won't go down. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into your wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Pointing toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver makes the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Now it's third and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams produce a score.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Ducks offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He fakes it, now looks to throw. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks? And the return man runs out of bounds.
What a bold call here.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field.
Here we go, set.
He keeps it on a design run.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Running back with the football. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Hey, 27, jump.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 42, Oregon 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So here's the first play of the drive. You're set up at the 43. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. 1st down, looking for more now. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
14.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Dog. Down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oregon, 14.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all in?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Auburn. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 56, Oregon 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's tipped and intercepted. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He's going to score on the pick-6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Automatic on the PAT.
63, Oregon 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Carney. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a shotgun run call. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But hold on, there's a flag on the field. We'll see what this is about. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it. And the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked